The Strive 305 podcast. Tico Casamayor from AC Graphics Digital, and with my co-host Ervans Augustine with
folks.
Urban Impact. Oh boy, this is not going to be pretty, everybody. We have spectacular
What do you
guests.
mean?
No,
It's
we
not
have
really-
spectacular
You see
guests.
this?
They haven't seen it yet. The camera hasn't gone there yet. I'm going to withhold from them seeing it until I finish getting my intros and celebrating all our beautiful people. Mayor Cava, Manny Sid,
Manny.
Wells Fargo, thank you. Community News.
The Miller
Brad
boys at
Miller,
Community News.
Michael Miller, thank you for having
and
us
the Beacon
here.
Council.
The Beacon Council, thank you guys as well for partnering with us and helping us help the small businesses, which is why we're here, which is what we love to do.
That's what we do.
To help the small business community. And today we are going to bring you, or we're bringing you, two business owners and a chef. A business owner and a chef, which is also a business owner in his own right. And then a very exciting story with this one. The La Diosa Taqueria. Owners of 2 locations. They have another venture that they're doing. We'll share all that with you now. But okay, go wide, Anthony, so they can see what we got here. Look at
have
this.
All this food.
Okay, you don't understand how delicious this stuff is. I know because I've eaten it before, but they don't let me touch it until after you guys look at it, and then I can attack. So again, very excited. So we have Yori with us and Chef G. Johanny with Chef Gio, Chef G, Chef G. He has like 60 names. He's like a boxer that comes out with 60 names, which is okay because he's allowed. This guy used to weigh 380 pounds, and look at him now. So he'll tell us that story in a minute. And Yori, he's a businessman, but where are you from, Yori? Tell him where you're from.
I'm Cuban.
Thank you very
Mexican.
much. There you go, Cuban. The next, I'm not going to say, let me not go political. So I'm not going to mention the next Venezuela. I'll get shouted out and screamed at. Let's go back to the small. Okay, so like we said, small business owners. Here's a beautiful example of small business owners. Came from Cuba, right? Decided they're going to open up a restaurant. You're going to correct everything I say wrong. They open up a Mexican restaurant. They're going to tell you why Mexican and how they're so authentic and everything is homemade. The freaking chips are homemade in that place.
They are great.
They have a ropa vieja thing that if you eat it, you're never going to stop wanting to eat it.
This is my second bowl already. This stuff's amazing.
You want chips? Yeah, Urban. This is why he likes me to talk, so he can eat and make that noise. So a lot of beautiful stuff.
ASMR, dude. ASMR.
But what you're going to hear also is the difficulties. I want to hear about the difficulties you had in opening. The difficulties in maintaining a restaurant, because it's not easy maintaining a restaurant.
No.
And a lot of our listeners maybe want to open up a restaurant. A lot of people do it because it's a passion, or a lot of people do it because they want to make that their business. I opened up a restaurant once. I lasted 6 months, and I said, I'm out of here because it's unbelievable the amount of stress and how difficult it is. So I want you to share that with the people.
And some people do it also out of necessity because sometimes it's a skill that they have and
Right.
they just cook.
Correct.
Yeah.
And maybe that's
what my mom did.
Right. That's what they're.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to interview them now. Give them that hardcore interviewing that you do so we can get all that out of them. And then the beautiful thing is, while you do that, I will now start eating because you don't need me anymore. I'm done with my introductions. You've got me, Batman out. Go ahead, Ervans, take over.
How you doing, guys?
Great, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming here. And again, thanks so much for all the food because I wasn't kidding about this being my second bowl. How long have you guys been open, actually?
So we opened our first location in 2021, right after COVID.
Right after COVID?
Yes. It was basically still some restriction in place.
Yeah.
So, there was no people like wants to work because other people were still like afraid to go out, and get, sick. It was like hard at the beginning. We have to do everything ourselves. We have to basically renovate the place. We have to do our own cook, our own prep, our own server, bartending, busing tables, cleaning crew. We did everything ourselves.
That's amazing. Why? Why did you want to open a restaurant?
Speaking for myself, I've been in this industry for many years. Since I was 18, I'll be 45 next month. So I've been doing serving, bartending, even dishwashing. When I was 18, I moved to Chile, to South America, and I lived there until 2006. My last job was I was the bar manager of the restaurant inside the El Palacio de la Moneda, which is like the White House here. So when I get into U.S., I have no experience at all in U.S. Everything is different when you got here.
Very. Yeah.
And I have to start as a dishwasher. I'm out of mind because I know that I'm gonna start escalating until I've been like managing places here.
Wait. Did you say you went from White House equivalent to becoming a dishwasher?
Yes. Yeah.
How beautiful
You
is
just
that?
started over.
Yeah, because
Started from the bottom.
I came here when I was 26 years old. No English. My English is still like very poor. But I have to do what I have to do. So I'm not afraid to work. So I've been in the whole process of the restaurant. Since dishwashing, serving, back in the kitchen, managing. So after COVID hit, I say, you know what? I've been doing this for several years for everybody, someone else. So I'll do it for myself now.
Yeah.
So that's why I call Gio, Rafa, Sergio. We all work in the industry before, on Brico, and say, let's build a great team, and let's do it. So
That's amazing.
we're here right now.
How cool.
What about you, Chef?
So my story is I'm first-born American. So my parents from Nicaragua, and since I was 18 as well, I started this industry. My first job was Papa John's. It was delivering pizza, and since it was slow season, they made me make pizza, just so to start making. So I was like, okay, that was my first job. I was in college. That was like my part-time job. After that, I went to a supermarket, and I was cutting ham and cheese. And then after that, they told me, look, for an extra $1, how about you cook? I don't know how to cook, but for an extra $1, why not? It's more money. So I ended up cooking, and then I remember, and I'll never forget this. I was outside. There's like a little door window. I did my first plate. It was chicken tenders. I also made arroz de marisco. So it was rice with shrimp and all seafood.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I remember I took it out for the deli department. Like, imagine you being at Publix, you got the little buffet style right there.
Yeah.
So then I saw my first customer grab it. She ate it and said, wow, this is delicious. I was looking through the little window because it's my first time cooking. I was wondering if it was going to be good or not.
Is she going to drop or is she going to love it?
And I remember saying, oh my God, this is
You're
delicious.
fired. Oh my God.
She said, oh, this is delicious. And I overheard it from the back. And I was like, wow, someone likes something that I made with my own hands.
Yeah.
So I got addicted to it. I have a very addictive personality. Once I get into something, I don't stop. And I ended up liking cooking. And ever since then, I haven't stopped. So then I left the supermarket to go to my first actual restaurant, which was my ceviche before, in 2013. That was my first real restaurant that I went to. The one that gave me the opportunity was a Cuban chef, Tomas. He was my first chef, and from there kept going. So then I met Yodi in 2017, and it was in psychology. We used to work there together. It was Mexican. He was bartending. I was a line cook. I also met Rafa there. He's also another business partner of ours. And he was also his bar back in during that time.
Yeah.
And, bro, we got along very well. Then we actually separated a little bit. He went his own way. I went my own way. I went to Cantina La 20. And I was working there for for that company, I was working for 9 years. And I developed more skills. And then I remember Yodi called me saying, look, I'm opening up a restaurant. He gave me the opportunity to join with him as a partner. And I took it. Like I said, after working 14 years in this industry, might as well now let's do it for us.
Yeah.
And I know who he is. I know who my partners are. We worked together before. I know they know what it is to come from the bottom and going up. Being humble. Not just someone that just goes from the top and they don't know what it is to wash dishes.
And doing all the work, because it is work.
And you can see that reflecting, Chico, you've been there several times. You see our staff is being there from the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's I've been working this all my life, and in the restaurant industry, you see the rotation of the employees is insane.
Yeah.
So we have I would say 60 to 70% our employees is still there since day one.
That's amazing. And I haven't been there. I'm definitely going to go. But even when I was watching you guys setting up the food, you actually care. Yeah, and
Details.
That's amazing to see, and you can really tell the difference, and it shows up in the food because it also does taste amazing, which is also important. It doesn't just look good. What is something you wish somebody had told you guys when you guys, in 2021, when you guys were opening the door, what is something you guys wish someone had told you about opening a restaurant?
Well, how difficult is going to be things, because when you walk into a restaurant, you see a restaurant is like a show. You see all the lights, you see everything, but you know what's happening in the back. Yeah. So the stress is insane because hospitality is all about to cater to people, to make people feel at home, feel in a great environment. And some restaurant, you see that they don't care about you sitting there. They don't pay attention to you. They don't pay attention while you're cooking or your drinks.
Yeah.
So we are trying to, to avoid all of that. We're trying to attack on every angle possible to make you feel, the great experience at the awesome.
Yeah. No, that's really true. And both of us have been to restaurants, like all of us have gone to restaurants where you realize they don't care, or that it becomes management, right?
Yeah.
Because it's from everybody down.
Just another table.
So even if it's just the waiter or the bartender or the chef, even if one of them cares but the others doesn't, it reflects on everybody.
Yep.
And then so again, I commend you guys for giving the care and thought into what you guys do and how you present your food, because what you said was true, chef. Like, you eat with your eyes first, and if it looks good and it tastes good, like, that's the perfect experience. So I commend you guys for taking that care to do that, especially in this industry here in Miami. There's so many restaurants that, even if the food is okay or great, but you always remember the service is terrible, it takes away from the experience as well. So
it happened to us last Friday. We had a couple that they visited Miami first time from Chicago, and they were telling us they have a bar experience on every single restaurant they went.
It's a thing.
And they were impressed how we cater to them, how we take care of them,
right.
And they thinking not coming back to Miami again just because of that. It's not about the city. It's about the bad service.
It's a service. Yeah. And it is something that's also part of the equation for the food, not just making. And you were about to ask something before. I saw you.
Yeah. Well, I have two things, but first I want to talk about, because De La Diosa Taqueria, Mexican restaurant, but there's also a bar.
Yes.
Right. And am I wrong when I say that you have actually won awards in drink making? Because I remember being there one day, and he's teaching another bartender, maybe your partner, I forget who, but somebody else who was going to go to a competition.
That was Manuel, one of the bartenders.
Right.
They compete.
And I'm going, what a second.
I've been competing like 3 to 4 times in my life, and I always got the first place. And I trying to let my people feel that. So I was teaching him how to compete, how to make the best drink. And first competition, he got the second place because he didn't have that experience, because he used to be a barback.
Right.
And we trained him to be a bartender.
But on the first try, you get in second place. That's not bad at all.
But my point is, it's not just a restaurant. The drinks are spectacular, and they have really cool stuff. And you get an award-winning freaking bartender, which is the owner, which cracks me up, because I was like, really? I had no idea. And again, I was there since ribbon cutting day, the first day when they ribbon cut the Miami Lakes location, which was follow-up to my next comment. Why in the world, if you have a successful one, Calle Ocho, you guys are killing it, always packed, why would you open a second one? What inspired you, and what advice can you give to people for that? Because that wasn't easy.
Yeah.
And to this day, probably you're still saying, my God, this is how it works.
It's been jumped from 48 seats to 166.
Right.
Yeah. That's the second
location. Went insane.
The second one went to 100 and something. That second one is that big.
Wow.
Yes. So the first location, we have probably 15 employees. We jumped to 60 employees.
Wow.
So it's not easy. The whole operation changed. Also, we are in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
That is not tourist. So you have to be more careful about what you're serving, how you treat people. Everything changed when you were in a neighborhood, because your customer, they're gonna come
regular,
back.
They come back.
Yeah, you have no tourists.
Yeah.
So there is no tourists in Miami Lake.
Yeah.
All you have is families, and we have to set up our restaurant with big tables, because Miami Lake has big families.
Yes.
So
and a lot of events. Graduation,
teacher appreciation. We have a lot of church baptisms.
So you have to know your audience.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you make a mistake in Miami Lakes, it can kill you, because now, or in a town setting, because they're going to tell 10 other people. I went, and you don't understand how many restaurants, again, because I helped ribbon cut them with the mayor. So I'm there, and then people get mad at me if they have a bad experience, and they'll tell me, I went to this place, and it's horrible. Why were you promoting it, and why'd you do it, and why'd you say it was so good? And I'm like, sorry, this place had rug in it. It was horrifying. I had allergies because of a rug. I'm going, what? Like, so I take a beating for you guys. The beautiful thing about them, all I ever hear is good stuff about them, but that's not easy to do.
Thing is, when you first open, you can train your personnel, but the training is not going to be 100% until you open doors.
Yeah.
Once you open doors, you're going to see the real problems with the system, with the timing of the food, with everything. Everything is a chain. One thing broke or loose, everything is going to,
going to trickle down.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question for those considering opening up a restaurant, because I've seen this go both ways. I've seen restaurants, they just open and go. And then I see what I normally see is soft openings, friends and family, to get those kinks out. Do you recommend that?
Yes, highly recommend. Highly recommend. Invest in your friends and family. Invite your friends, because they're gonna tell you, hey, this is not good, or you gotta fix it, or this is perfect. Don't touch it. But you heard that from multiple, because you might like spicy food. I might not, but I will take the word from 20 to 40 people.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know your friends and family, you know their palate.
Right.
So like me, I'm salty. Yodi's salty. So usually when I'm in the kitchen, let's say an example, I make the guacamole. I usually get the person that's less into sodium, and I tell them try it out, because I'm very into sodium. I might put it over salt, so they try it. No, it's perfect, and I listen to them. You always got to hear advice from your friends and family. I think your friends and family is the ones going to help you out, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, but I actually have done restaurants that they open, ribbon cutting, go. There is no practice.
No. You got to practice.
Yeah. Wow.
And like I said, one little mistake, one little thing go wrong, the people that are there, they take it personal, and that's it. They're done. Take some months to go back.
And at the beginning, we didn't have the chance to practice, because we did as friends and family, and that night, there was so many people walking outside that they joined. We went.
Are you going to tell them no, right?
Yeah, I'm going to tell them no.
It was free. We didn't charge that night.
Yeah,
so we went from 40 guests to 200 guests for free. So we say, you know what? Let's do it, because I want to see how is there to have full house.
Yeah, but you have the disclaimer, every single one of them. This is a friends and family night. You're not going to pay. So please, be nice to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to tell everyone, because if not, I'm telling you, I take beatings for you guys. So it is important. But that's critical for when you're opening up a new restaurant, to think about the practice run. Even any business is always good. If it's something that's going to be retail, you want to practice and get the kinks out of how you take care of the clients as well.
Yeah.
And that's how you weed out the bad servers.
The most important part is not that you need to have. The first thing you got to do is you need to have your licenses up to date. Because I see many restaurants opening, everything goes well, food is great, good sales, but they don't even certify the grease trap. Ooh. And they got shut down after 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can go that long and then get shut down? Like you could be open that long and then
you can be open until you got an inspector.
Yeah. So they'll keep running until somebody shows up. And then
talk to me about grease traps, because I know that's the number one killer of new restaurants.
Yeah, the thing is, many restaurants is being, built like 40, 80, 100 years ago, and you can be own a restaurant, and then when you sell that place to the key money to another person, that person needs to renovate, because the old grease trap could be cracked, could be also there is a new system.
Yeah, new codes, new codes, so it can be outdated.
So the city,
which is a big mistake,
take that advantage of that, to get a new ownership,
right?
In order to renovate or
so
replace
whoever's doing the buying, his one has.
We
to
have to do our own grease trap.
You had to renew the one in Miami Lakes.
In Miami Lakes, yes.
Yeah. Well, you see, and that's expensive, right?
Yes.
Too?
Yeah.
But did you know when you went in, or you found out after?
No. I did my research. I talked to the landlord. We agreed to be part of the list was we made the landlord renew the grease trap.
Okay, yeah. So you negotiated it before.
Yeah, because the grease trap is part of the property.
Correct.
I don't think if I pay your rent, I'll pay your rent for
having everything included.
Yeah, so everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to go rent a place that the air conditioner doesn't work and you have to put in an AC.
Yeah.
I get it. But again, If you don't negotiate that, then it's your problem. You got
It is your problem.
And now you're in, and now
Yes.
you've set everything up, and then you get an inspector. Oh my God! And that I've seen that kill restaurants
Yes.
many times.
Of course.
But you knew to negotiate, because I think a lot
Right.
of other people don't realize that they can negotiate.
But I
and
learned
push for
the
that.
hard way.
Hard way.
I learned
Where?
on my first
On the first
On
one?
the
the
8th
first
Street?
place. Nobody told me that. Nobody told you anything. You're gonna open a place. Nobody say
Right.
anything.
Okay, this is why you're here.
Yes.
You know how many restaurant owners' lives you're going to save right now. You never know. If it's one, we've done our work here.
Yeah, you gotta
What-
find out what all the licenses that you need to open a place, because it doesn't matter how much money you spend getting your restaurant pretty and beautiful. If you don't have that up to date, you can lose everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know if you also expand your place from, let's say, from 80, 100 seats to
Yes.
140, I think you got to update the grease trap as well, no?
Yes.
So,
Wow, I didn't realize
To
that.
grow, you have to be ready,
Yeah.
prepared in that sense too. Go. I'm sorry.
I was going to ask, you're managing 2 locations, big staff and big teams. How do you pick your teams for them to care as much as you guys do about the
Very
Yeah.
good question.
In the interview, we interview the people, and I don't care if you have experience or not. I have to see that you are a good person. I will ask you a few questions to see how you respond if you have a situation with another person or a client or an employee. Depending in your answer, I will hire you yes or no.
How about you,
Yes.
Chef? Like when you on
so
your
for me,
on your team?
sometimes, in my point of view is, I'm looking for respect, unity, and experience. At least in this industry, is very.
That's true on the chef
Well,
side. yeah.
in this side of the Mexican, sometimes you don't need that much experience. We're a taco shop. We have main dishes. That's the most experienced part that I need in having technique. But you could teach that to anyone. Sometimes having someone has more experience sometimes comes with issues. You know,
They have
'cause
their way of
They have
doing
a-
things.
they have
They
their
try
way
to
of doing
change
it. They
it.
say, no, I know how to do it. You don't got to teach me. I could do it this way, and it gets a little bit more complicated.
Right.
So you got to think about also what you're looking for. If you're looking for experience with maybe some baggage behind it, or you get someone that's freshly new and you could mold them to how you like it. It's an investment.
Yeah.
You got to see what's going for me. I'd rather do the investment. I'd rather mentor you, show you, and teach you the way I would like you to work for me. At the end of the day, my food, I don't cook all this food by myself. I have a team behind me.
Right.
So they gotta cook exactly the way I want it to cook.
Right.
And I think sometimes investing in an employee that has no experience could come in the long run a lot better. And what I look for is unity, honestly. Unity, responsibility, and have respect with everyone else. I think that's the way I hire.
How do you run the 2 restaurants at the same time, simultaneously? Is it-
Communication.
Sous chefs? Is that
Yeah,
what those called?
yeah.
Yeah.
You got the
You have
head
one in
chef,
each?
Yeah,
Is that how you do it? You have
we-
one in each?
Yeah, we have a group chat where if we change something on Miami Lakes,
we let everyone know.
we let everyone know and change in Calle Ocho, change in the food truck. So
Oh, that's right. They got
And
a
the
food
food
truck
truck.
coming.
I
Yeah, they
forgot
got a
about
food truck
that.
coming. Is that out already?
yeah, it's out already. Yeah.
And what do you use that for?
We have a position on a food truck yard, but right now we're moving for events because right now high season is coming. So we did the kickoff party event for F1 for Formula 1 for the
yeah.
employees. That's
So you're doing big events like that, or are you doing homes, or
no, we're doing everything.
whatever, whoever? So is anybody
Yes.
interested in bringing in the food truck for a
Yes.
party or
For party,
corporate?
corporate, anything.
So-
Yes.
Oh, very cool. You see, important to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about White Elephant, or is that separate?
Yeah, no, it's separate, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that, because that's in
Wynwood. Yes.
That's another separate thing. You didn't know about that one.
What's White Elephant?
White Elephant Bar, because when I used to be a bartender, I have a client, a retired police officer, that she want always to open a bar, and she was all the time, hey, let's do something. I want to do something with you guys. I always tell her, hey, you don't have experience, so let's get something. Let's find something small, manageable for you, to take. I'll teach
To
you,
learn.
but you're gonna be taking care of the bar. So after a few years, I used to be the bar manager of the Dirty Rabbit in Wynwood. So the owner called me, hey, I have a spot for you. If you want to take over, I said yes. I called Jackie. Hey, Jackie, let's do it, blank. And we opened the White Elephant like about a year ago. Yes,
Okay.
and it's
She's ready.
it's a full bar, like we'll say like it's not a speakeasy, but it's like a rooftop vibe. like chill music, or for people of our age that want to have something without reggaeton.
Like a hangout place, and the roof is like half exposed, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
and right now
outdoor.
you can ask, because I did it. I did it. You ask ChatGPT to recommend great cocktails on Wynwood, and White Elephant's going to come on in the first place or second place.
No, I got another place we got to try.
We got a cocktail place now, Arantxa. We should start doing these things remotely.
Tell me we got to go on the road, dude.
Hey, I'll do that. We can do it on White Elephant. It's a location, Wynwood, Never go over there. See, I'm glad I brought that up.
That's awesome. And is there anything else you guys are looking forward towards for this year, like that you guys have planned?
This year, we're coming from a hard season. Last year was super slow for the restaurant industry in Miami.
Yeah,
like super.
There was a lot of closings last year.
I'm in a group chat of more than 500 restaurant owners. The chat calls Miami Restaurant, and everybody's saying the same. The sales are dropping 40 to 50%.
Wow.
From previous years.
I've heard that too.
Yes.
A lot. Do we know why? Do we have a theory?
Multiple.
For me, inflation. At least in my point of view, in the kitchen, payroll is going up every year. At least minimum wage is going up. There's not a lot of sales going up.
So inflation in the sense of cost of food and things.
At least
Which brings up the cost of the food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess, bro, rent is also high. Rent is high. Food is high. Payroll is getting higher too, because every year it's getting raised up $1 till 2027, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, I think, $15 an hour until 2027.
Yeah. And then when you don't have the foot traffic.
So then, I remember back then when I was working in 2017, I used to buy a case. It's a 25 gallon of oil. It cost us $16. Now I'm paying $45.
Man.
For the same thing.
Imagine everything else, and you add all that up. It explains because you go to the restaurant.
The meat, the eggs,
2.5 times
the
more.
guacamole right here that we have in front. I remember 2 years ago we were paying probably like $23.50 a case that brings 60 avocados. Depending also in the season, it could go up to $90 a case.
The lime.
Wow.
Sometimes you pay $26 for a case of lime.
And it goes to $90 a case.
It goes to $90.
So sometimes my profit margins varies.
Yeah.
Through seasons and through years. So right now, maybe in avocados, usually the cost goes a little bit lower during summer.
Yeah.
But
For
right
Cinco
now,
de Mayo, forget it.
But when
You're
Cinco de
paying
Mayo
like
comes,
crazy.
Really?
Oh my
goes
God.
up to like $90, $100 for the same quality, same count.
Wow.
And so then my profit margin goes down.
Yeah, everything has gone up. You go to a restaurant.
No, but like when I know they go up, I didn't realize how much, because it's 2.5 times more. Like,
and I'm sure labor is harder to get now too.
Yeah.
Because someone's getting rid of everybody, so it's hard to get labor.
Yeah.
Our payroll, just in Miami Lake, bi-weekly is between $55,000 to $60,000, just the payroll. So you know how many tacos you have
That's
to sell,
a lot
how many
of tacos.
guacamole you have to sell.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow.
Just to cover the payroll.
That's that in the beginning. Another advice that I have for anyone who's trying to open up a business: invest in the first year, extra hands, more employees, and then start cutting them off. You start cutting the worst ones, cutting them off, and then you start getting down in the payroll. Because our first year we had like about, how many employees we used to have? We have like right now 50. I think we have like 45 to 50 employees now. We used to have 65 to maybe 70, I think, max employees during our first year. But that was an investment, the way I see it, is because service. It was our first impression. The less some employees you have, the more errors and the more long it's going to take.
Right.
So I remember we used to have like about 10 waiters in one night. Now we only have 5, but they got more experience now.
we got
right.
the
But
best
you got the 5,
Yeah.
We got the best 5 out of
best
10.
second hand.
Yeah, that's good practice.
Because I've been in other restaurants where like they have like one waiter or waitress, and they handle like 5 tables by themselves, and the service is great. And then you go to another place, and there's only one table, and this person is really struggling. So just finding the right team really does make a
First
difference.
year, hire enough to have a good service. Because having maybe one server taking 7 tables is not going to be a good first impression.
Right.
Yeah, one server to take maybe 3 tables in the first 3 months. Once you start seeing that they're getting more experience, because they got to know how to do the system.
Yeah.
We're all still learning. We went through this the first year, and we were learning the system as we go with our staff.
So then they have more hands to make it easier.
To make it easier for everyone.
For everyone.
And then once you see they get more experience, start chopping down a little bit and start lowering your payroll. So it's tough. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough.
You guys doing anything for FIFA or hosting any events and in your restaurants?
We're looking right
year?
now. We're looking right now to see because our location in Calle 8 is very close to the stadium. So we're trying to get maybe a position inside the stadium, like as a vendor, or maybe hosting events or anything.
Can we talk to Manny about that?
Yes, Drive 305. That's what we do. We help.
Okay.
We have connections in the F1.
Thank you.
They
That's
came
good.
to us actually to ask us for help, for small business and connections. So we'll connect you guys with that.
Nice.
Speaking of
Appreciate
community, the importance of giving back to your community. And I ask because they do this a lot. They're always at events. They're always offering to help.
Yep.
But, they come to our chamber and promote. Again, I know but important to know that you're helping the community, but you're also building your brand.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do usually when it comes to that kind of stuff?
So what we do is, we partner up with like non-profit organizations. We do a lot of like events that type, and one day we did something for the elderly association.
Oh, that's right.
We bring
Affairs,
like very low cost food for the elderly. That's what we do. We're trying to help the community because.
At the end of the day, without
That
them,
pays back.
That pays back.
That pays back 100-fold whenever you do something like that. Again, just advice when you're opening up a new restaurant. If you give to the community and give, like Ravans and I basically do, because what we do is that to help others. It comes back. You don't even realize it comes back, and it comes back for you. Those elderly people you help all have kids that go out to eat. And they go, oh, con me, I ate at this place, it was spectacular. They sent us this food, it was spectacular. And then they all go to try out and to thank you and to tell you, oh my God, my mom was there, she loved it. My grandmother, she loved your stuff.
Sure.
And you do that, for example, us with the ropa vieja. Ropa vieja, what's that called? Ropa vieja quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
Oof. That's some grandmother thing that he invented. I know he tricks me with that. He tells my wife, it's my grandmother or a grandmother recipe of ropa vieja, and they stick it in a freaking quesadilla. Oh, crazy.
So that's the only Cuban dish that we have,
And
because
in the Mexican.
and the Mexicans, because like I said, we opened our first location on Calle 8. So in honor to Calle 8 and the Cubans, we implement the ropa vieja.
Yeah, ropa vieja.
Yeah, the tacos, quesadilla. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's what we're going to go eat.
Yeah, we serve it with flour tortilla, ropa vieja, a fried sweet plantains, and a chicharrón on top.
Did you guys always want to start a Mexican restaurant? Because you could cook
For
other
me,
things.
I always say that Mexican found me because I ended up in Papa John's, very franchise, very American.
Yeah, you guys did a
Then-
bunch of different things.
And then I went to a supermarket, and after supermarket, it was a Mexican fusion with American and Peruvian. And then after that, I went to another Mexican. I guess it found me. I fell in love with it.
What about you?
I think it's I used to be a bar manager.
Yeah.
So a lot of like tequila brands, they pay a trip to go to Mexico to the distilleries. So I've been in Guadalajara, Oaxaca for several times, and I fell in love with the Mexican culture and the food.
Yeah.
And I said one day, if I open something, it's gonna be Mexican.
And here
Funny, I
you
feel
are.
like I've been to everywhere he's been because he posts everything on Instagram. So when I follow and I see him at all these places. And I believe he brought me one time a bottle of tequila. I
Yes.
still have it in the freezer. I don't let anybody drink it. But whenever anybody sees it, they go, oh my God, where'd you get that? Because they know that that's a very high-end brand of tequila. So I save it as much as possible and drink it little by little. But okay, we're out of time, but I got to get this story off. I go here a lot, obviously. And I'm into the whole fitness thing, so I eat my healthy foods.
I was about to tell you that
right? So just because I go here doesn't mean that I'm going to get out of shape or anything like that. Yes, I eat my guac. Yes, I eat my chips. Yes, I do extra cardio when I do. But you can eat healthy.
You can eat healthy Mexican foods.
Yes, this thing right here was a
living proof.
380 pounds.
Yes.
As you saw the picture, so you know it's true now.
Yeah.
And look at him now. How much do you weigh now?
Right now I'm weighing 197.
So what'd you, 180 pounds? He lost a human being. So you can go to La Diosa and go, hey, I want the Tico diet, and you're going to get healthy food with a side of guacamole and chips because that has to come with my stuff. And then if you bring somebody,
Did you name it that? Did you name it the Tico diet?
Yeah.
On the chicken breast.
Yeah.
If you want the Geo diet, is New York or Sir Steak.
Got it.
Steak.
There you go. You see, so you
The
can
thing is
go.
that Mexican food is not all about tacos or quesadillas or burritos. Mexican is fish, steak, everything. So people sometimes they think, everything's like
People
fast
got
food.
stuck on the taco.
Yeah, we even have
a Tex-Mex.
Yes.
Well, United States usually make
yeah,
it.
we even have for a group of families, we have the parrillada, which is we serve with charcoal on the table with some like skirt steak, chicken, grilled vegetables, corn, everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's literally a carnivore.
Because I never come with enough people.
Yeah.
But the key is to come with somebody else that will order the ropa vieja quesadillas, and then you take a piece from them, and then you get your taste buds satisfied with that, and then you eat your nice clean chicken, or skirt steak or whatever. That was very important. I need to get it up also because I wanted to mention his. I wish I would have had a picture to show you guys
I
to
could
put
show
it up
through my phone if you want. I don't know.
We got an audio audience too. They'll get jealous. We don't want to do that. You want to do it? Just go to what's your Instagram?
Chef G Hernandez.
Chef G Hernandez. You'll see the pictures there. And La Diosa Taqueria is our store Instagram, and both locations are there.
Yes. At La Diosa Taqueria.
Do you have a website that you want to send people to?
Yeah, the website is ladiosataqueria.com.
Okay.
So it's very easy to find.
Yeah.
And the locations. And you're going to be at the Miami Lakes Food and Wine?
We're planning this year to see, because we have a lot of events on
put the pressure on them.
yeah, we have a lot of events going on February, so we have
Can
to
you just
see the
send
dates.
one little guacamole dish and chips so I can have it? So I can have it on the side. I need it for me on the side.
Just order it to go, dude.
You know what's getting
I
more
know,
complicated too, also doing events too, is that February is one of the biggest events that we have because it's coming up on Valentine's Day. So then also right now, since this, and there's another advice too when it comes to having the restaurant, is that since right now we've been, the whole restaurant industry has been, the sales have been gone down like 30-40%, right? And that means you got to lower staff. So it kind of hurts us too, because you got to lower staff because you're not getting enough revenue in. And then when you want to do events, it gets harder.
You don't have enough people.
Because you don't have enough people.
Right.
And then you can't send bad people to an event because then it ruins everything.
For the wine, it's on a Saturday. So Saturday is one of the busiest nights. So how you bring staff to the...
And we're working with minimum staff right now.
I get you. And then they do, when you go to La Diosa on a Saturday, it's like you're at a party. After a certain hour, right? You get the music and then the night gets spectacular. It's like borderline nightclubish, even in Miami Lakes. And in Calle Ocho, I remember one day after, was it a Marlins game? Or there was a game. We went to a game with a big group of people. I think it was a Marlins game.
Marlins, yes.
Yeah, and then afterwards, we went to the Calle Ocho and I wanted to experience. It's awesome because it's like a cozier feeling.
It's cozier.
Yeah, and you still got the bar and you still got the great food. So both locations are great. And then if you want to go across the street,
I'm excited to check out these.
Yeah, we're going together. I'm getting the Tico diet and then you're getting the ropa vieja quesadilla so I can take a piece for me.
He's vegetarian, so...
Yes, no,
we're going to do some mushroom truffle.
Yes.
Yes. You should tell me. I bring so much beef.
I can't believe I didn't know that. I mean, I basically have, I'm not going to say it, I've borderline seen him naked. What the hell? I saw him in a sewer last week. He was literally inside a sewer. Wow, I didn't know you were a vegetarian. Look at that. Now I feel guilty. Well, it doesn't matter. I get to eat all the meat.
I started eating chicken recently. And
you did? You added the
Yeah.
my
for
vegetarian
the protein,
friends,
I haven't been able to...
I have one that added the chicken back on, and every once in a while the wife will sneak in, sneaks in a bite of steak or a piece of meat. I go, hey, what was that? She goes, she just doesn't. You know what it is, Normita, the immigration attorney.
All my kids are carnivores. My kids eat everything.
Yeah, her kids as well.
I'm going to have to steal one for my daughter. If I don't, she'll kill me.
Well, Packet, okay, my God, sorry. We're too late. We've been here too long. We got to go. Love everybody. Thank you very much. La Diosa Taqueria. You know how to find them.
Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Good to have you.
Oh, wow, you guys got a cool little strip and everything on there on TV.
Oh, look at that.
Excellent. Everybody on the audio, go look at YouTube, and you're going to see a little strip on the bottom that they put with food and information. I love it. What's up with that medley? What is medley?
That's the food truck.
So you have a spot for the food truck.
Yes.
Look at that. He's trying to keep me from going to the medley one. Now I'm going to go there. All right, Anthony, go. Do your thing, baby. Get us out of here.